Hello everyone and welcome back to another Lithium Bot Throws YouTube video where today I'm here at the Alton Towers Resort to show you how busy it actually is on a weekday here in summer. As of recording, it is a Tuesday, the 1st of July. Yeah, and as you can see behind me, the crowds just on the entrance plaza, it's currently 25 to 10, is already heaving. I'm going to go around the entire park and check out how busy the queue times are, and then just going to see the general atmosphere. If you are visiting here in summer on a weekday, if you are going to be visiting in the summer, it's best to come on a Sunday. That is usually the quietest day. And also if you want a quieter day, make sure you're heading to September on a weekday where the queue's going to be 5 minutes max. But yeah, heading to the park and I'll show you how busy it is here at the Alton Towers Resort on a summer in the week. There's always a great atmosphere here on Tower Street on a summer's day. Well, it's not really summery today, go highs of about 22 degrees. But yeah, as you can see down there in the corner there, a lot of school trips here today at the park. But yeah, it's currently 20 to 10. I'm going to try and head to Nemesis Reborn first for my first ride. Obviously the queue times aren't going to really matter at this time, but if you are visiting, make sure you arrive at the park for 9 AM. The turnstiles open at 9. Get down to your first ride for 10 AM, and yeah, you go straight on the ride. And yeah, by about 10:30 all the way through till about 4, it's going to be busy on all the queue times. Bear in mind, park hours today are 10 AM through until 5 PM. But yeah, let's head straight down to Forbidden Valley. Just thought I'd also mention, thank you so much for making these to get to 300 subscribers. Yeah, I literally hit 300 subscribers this morning on the day of recording, Tuesday the 1st of July, so thank you so much. Yeah, my next goal is 400 subscribers. That'd be amazing if we can hit 400 by the end of the year. Yeah, but thank you so much, and yeah, I'm going to keep producing more content for you. Yeah, obviously 300 subscribers is a massive milestone, and yeah, I can't wait to experience more parks. Also going to Flamingo Land at the end of this month, which is obviously in Yorkshire, and also at Thorpe Park at the start of next month, and also Chesterton World of Adventures. Yeah, so I can't wait to go to them parks and get a lot more credits. I've worked it out, I think I'm trying to get 50 credits by the end of the year, so that's going to be great. And yeah, so here on the front lawns, huge group. I'm not sure what they're doing, but yeah, huge group. Yeah, waiting to obviously be able to go free and ride the rides. Yeah, I have always wondered, why do schools take the kids to Alton Towers in the summer when everyone else does it? Last year when I was at school, me and my group went, my year group went to a school trip Alton Towers, and it was a Thursday in September. It was so quiet. I think more, obviously I love September weekdays because they're quiet, and obviously if school trips happen then, it'd be busy. It'll still be busy now, but yeah, just a thought, but anyway, let me just stop rambling. Let's get straight down to Forbidden Valley and get on Nemesis Reborn to start my day. Yeah, so Nemesis Reborn is going to be the late opening, so I'm going to start off with Toxicator. And yeah, last week, yeah, the water fountains were amped up. Yeah, so it's summer cycle now, so before you wouldn't get wet at all, now you can get absolutely drenched. Yeah, so probably shouldn't be starting on with this ride. But yeah, this does have a single rider queue, and obviously last week I did put out a video of all single rider queues here at the park. Yeah, so check out that video if you haven't seen that already. But yeah, so yeah, it's just a poor start that Nemesis is going to be closed. We'll probably just wait around here, and yeah, let's see if Toxicator is ready. Yeah, so on the first one here in the single rider queue for Toxicator. Yeah, so it should be on one of the first few gondolas this morning. Let's see how wet we get. So then just came off the first gondola day on Toxicator, and yeah, it wasn't actually, I didn't get that wet, so yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Nemesis Reborn is still shut, but I think I'm going to do Galactica. It's on a 20-minute queue, but it does have a single rider queue. And yeah, I'm going to put the queue times up now. It's only 10:10 in the morning, and yeah, it's not actually that busy. The biggest queue is, I believe, 40 minutes, and yeah, that's not bad at all for a weekday in summer. And yeah, but it is only going to increase now. It is going to be just heaving throughout the rest of the day, especially when it hits 10:30 to 11. That's when all the crowds come in, and yeah, and that's when it's going to get very busy for the remainder of the day. But yeah, let's do Galactica. I might as well do a few rides whilst I have the opportunity, and obviously yeah, just a single rider queue. Hopefully I'm not waiting an hour like last week. 30 minutes for Galactica is not actually that bad, especially for summer. But yeah, Galactica is definitely one of the slowest operational coasters at the park. It's slow capacity, yeah, it can really take a while, but 30 minutes for Galactica, I don't even think it's there. The queue is just there. And yeah, if it was 30 minutes, it would probably be about up there somewhere. But yeah, let's do the single rider queue and then see how long it takes for the B&M flying coaster. I do really love the views of Galactica and how close you can actually get to the track here from this single rider queue. Very unique views of the coaster, and especially down here when you get to see the turnaround section, also the inversion. But yeah, straight down here for the single rider queue, no one in the queue at all, so I should be on the next few trains, which is perfect. Yeah, make sure you check out the single rider video. I'll put it on the cards now. Yeah, look at these views of Galactica. You can see right into the tunnel there. If we get down here in the corner, there you go, look at that. Just film it coming around for you now. Yeah, Galactica is not one of my favourite coasters, but if it's no single rider queue, I will do it. And obviously Nemesis Reborn is still closed. I think Summer Weekday is open. Yeah, let's do Galactica. So that just came off Galactica then, and literally was straight on to the front row of the next train in the single rider queue, and yeah, that was really fast in the single rider queue, yeah. So you definitely need to make sure you're using them if the queues are busy. Obviously not then, because 20 minutes, well, half an hour is not that bad. Yeah, Nemesis Reborn is still closed, so is Nemesis Subterra. I just want to mention Nemesis Reborn, none of the trains on the circuit at the moment, so I'm not sure what they're playing at with there. Need to get the rides up and running for 10 AM every single day. Yeah, the Curse is now open for the first time this morning. Yeah, that didn't open at 10 either. Ride availability today hasn't been the best. Yes, I'm going to head to the Curse at Alton Manor, and then I'm going to head on the rest of the park to see how busy it is in the morning, and I'll go back all around again in the afternoon. So yeah, let's get to the Curse at Alton Manor. So then here we are at the Gloomy Wood and home to the Curse at Alton Manor. Yeah, currently advertised on a 5-minute queue, and yeah, even when it's absolutely rammed at the park, the Curse never gets a big queue at all, maybe 10 minutes max. But yeah, it's more than worth it for an awesome dark ride. And yeah, obviously right now it's currently advertised on a 5-minute queue. Yeah, this is a must-do ride anytime here at the park. Absolutely love the Curse at Alton Manor. Just came off the Curse at Alton Manor there. Yeah, just walked straight on to one of the cars there. Yeah, all the scenes were working, which is great for the Curse at Alton Manor. And yeah, gonna head to Katanga Canyon now and check the queue times for Runaway Mine Train. Yeah, the Congo River Rapids doesn't open until 11. It's currently 20 to 11. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of time to wait for there. But yeah, let's see how busy the Runaway Mine Train is. The Mac Powder Coaster, which opened back in 1992. So yeah, so here's the Runaway Mine Train. I can't see any queue over here. The Rapids are tested, that should be open for 11. But yeah, I'll put the queue time for the Runaway Mine Train up now. Obviously this and the Rapids don't have keyboards, so you will have to check the app for the queues obviously. And yeah, I don't think it's that busy. Yes, I'm going to head up to Wicker Man now. Probably not going to ride it, just see how busy it is. Yes, let's go. Never mind, the Runaway Mine Train is actually closed, that's why there was no queue. Yeah, so both rides here in Katanga Canyon are currently closed. Obviously the Rapids don't open till 11, so that's understandable. But yeah, ride availability hasn't been the best so far today at Alton Towers. But let's head down to Wicker Man. That's currently advertised on a 40-minute queue. Yes, it doesn't seem too busy today, but I'm sure that would definitely increase when it goes to about 11ish and 12ish and midday. But yeah, let's head down to Wicker Man. Here's Big Bob then, and here's Wicker Man. Yeah, the park's 2018 GCI wooden roller coaster, one of the best wooden coasters here in the UK, especially after Megaphobia closed last year in Oakwood Theme Park in Wales. Yeah, Wicker Man's currently advertised on a 40-minute queue, and yeah, Wicker Man's usually pretty accurate when it comes to queue times. And yeah, I have noticed that recently have been able to go through the extended queue line, and yeah, 40 minutes for Wicker Man. The queue starts just before the main cattle pen at the start of the queue line, so I'd probably say there's about 45 to 50 minutes, and yes, a little bit under advertised there. And yeah, so there's Wicker Man, and there's a Sky Ride that opens at 11 today, closes at 5. Yeah, let's go down to X Sector, I think, with the Smiler and Oblivion. Here we are then at X Sector, home to the Smiler and Oblivion. Yeah, we're going to see how long the queue times are. They also do both of these rides do have single rider queues, and yeah, I checked them out last time in the video, so yeah, make sure you check that video out if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Obviously the rides will start to get bigger queues now. Oblivion is currently advertised on a 40-minute queue, and yeah, I'm going to use a single rider queue there, but 40 minutes for Oblivion I wouldn't say is worth it in my opinion. When I walk past just the Smiler is advertised on a 35-minute queue, which isn't actually that bad for the Smiler, but yeah, 40 minutes for Oblivion. Yeah, we're going to see the queue times up and up and up now for the rest of the day. But yeah, it's got the world's first vertical drop roller coaster. And yeah, the queue is just up here for Oblivion, so I'll pretty say that's pretty much accurate. It's going to be roughly 40 minutes for the first vertical drop roller coaster. One probably reason why Oblivion has such a long queue is yeah, it's only on one station, and yeah, Oblivion really has a weak capacity when it's on one station. When it's on two stations it's alright, but one station goes pretty slow. Also these 16 riders being let out at one time. If it's on double station, 32 riders can be let out at one time. But yeah, that's probably why the queue is huge for Oblivion. Yeah, there's no one here in the single rider queue. I'm going to be the next one on Oblivion. So then, just waited nothing in the Oblivion single rider queue there, straight onto a front row. Yeah, I absolutely love Oblivion on the front row. Yeah, and I was just noticed that the Smiler has now gone down. It is currently testing though, as you can see over there. But yeah, Oblivion still advertised on a 40-minute queue. And the Smiler's still down, unfortunately. So hopefully that can reopen shortly, so I can get onto the Smiler straight away. Yeah, let's just wait around here for a bit and see what the Smiler is. I'll also put the queue times in now. Yeah, that's how long the queues are. Pretty busy now. Yeah, but let's wait here for the Smiler. Yeah, I've just noticed that by the entrance to the Smiler there's a huge crowd for single rider, fast track and ride access pass, and yes, I presume then we're going to swarm straight onto the Smiler when that opens, hopefully soon. Smiler is now back open. It's just closed on the keyboard there, but it is open. Oblivion is now on a 60-minute queue though. There we go, 35 minutes for the Smiler. It's not bad at all. Let's use the single rider queue. Came off the Smiler, the world's first 40-living roller coaster opened back here in X Sector in 2013. Yeah, absolutely love the Smiler. Walked straight into a front row ride. Yeah, waited about 5 to 10 minutes in the single rider queue, so not bad at all. Straight onto the front row there, very smooth for my ride. Yeah, there's the queue times for you then. Very busy at the park then. I'm sure it's queue is 30 minutes for 13, so I'm going to go up there and do the single rider queue, and the longest queue is the Smiler with 60-minute wait. Yeah, let's head up to 13. But yeah, for the morning I've done quite a lot of rides, so yeah, it's important to get straight down to the park early on and make sure you stay till the end. It does quiet down a little bit at the end, so obviously about 4:30 till 5 I'll be a little bit quieter, not completely dead, but a bit quieter, because a lot of the school trips go home around 3:30 till 4. But yeah, let's head up to Dark Forest and do 13. Here we are then in Dark Forest, home to two Intamin roller coasters. Obviously here in front of me is Rita, the 2005 hydraulic launch coaster, which hadn't operated for just under a month now. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully Rita can get sorted now. So last operation at the start of June, start of July today, and then obviously 13 currently advertised on the 30-minute queue last time I checked the app, but I'll check how long it's actually going to be now, and also use the single rider queue. So let's get to 13. Still on 30 minutes there for 13. Yeah, 13 is a pretty popular attraction. You can easily get over an hour queue when it's busy. Yeah, so 30 minutes is not bad at all. And yeah, once again, there's a single rider queue, which I will use. And yeah, but 13 is pretty, even if it is an hour, it can be good with the operations. Obviously, it has 3 trains, so if they're using all 3 trains, it's quick. They're also always checking the restraints on 13 very quickly. Obviously, there's 20 riders, 2 rows of 10. And yeah, just a very quick operational roller coaster. But yeah, that's the 13. The world's first free fall drop roller coaster when it opened back in 2010. Queue just starts over there. Yeah, so it's probably about 30 minutes. And yeah, 13, obviously, like I was saying before, very quick with the operation. So it shouldn't be that long if you're waiting in the main queue. And yeah, I think the single rider queue is pretty much dead. But yeah, it's just perfect for me once I'm using it. Let's go on 13. So that just came off 13 on a row 3 ride. Yeah, I absolutely love 13. It's just a smooth family coaster. Obviously opened back here in Dark Forest in 2010. Yeah, waited about 10 to 15 minutes in the single rider queue. So the single rider queues are definitely worth it if you want to skip a 30-minute queue. There's the queue times now after 13. It's currently 12:05. Obviously the Smile is now on a 90-minute queue. That's the biggest in the park. It's really important you get here early so you can maximise your day and get on quite a few rides like I have done today. Yeah, I'll probably get a chill out now for the next couple of hours in the afternoon. Head around the gardens, maybe do a couple of rides on the Curacao Manor because that never has a big queue. And yeah, and then I'll probably just look at some of the queue times, and yeah, I'll keep updating you through the hours. So over the next couple of hours, obviously park closed just at 5 today. Yeah, we only have 5 hours left of the day, and it's quite busy now. So yeah, let's walk around the park and see what's what. Do Toxicator for another time, currently have time on a 20-minute queue, but there's obviously a single rider queue which I'm going to use. Change of plan then, Toxicator is on a single rider. I'll probably go back and do that, but there's talks that Nemesis Reborn might be open. Yes, I haven't seen any testing so far today. Obviously been in the other areas of the park. We're just going to head up here and just wait around to see if it opens. Hopefully it'll be a short queue if it does open. Yeah, it'd be perfect. Then I'll go back and do Toxicator. I've already done it today, but if we can get on Nemesis Reborn quickly, then I'm not going to be complaining about that at all. There is a train on, there's no train on the break run. I'm just going to wait around here and see if it opens. Just spoken to a member of staff by the exit there. They're not sure when it's going to be opening, if it's going to be opening at all. There is no train on the brake run or in the station, but there is mechanics on the brake run. So I believe, hopefully fingers crossed, they will be hopefully putting the train onto the circuit from the maintenance bay, but I don't know because there is some banging going over there. But I'll just wait around here, and if worst comes through, if Nemesis doesn't open, I'll just go back to Toxicator anyway. But yeah, let's wait around here. Obviously, I'm the only one here, so it's chill. Get some atmospheric photos of the beast. So peaceful around here in the pit of Nemesis Reborn. No one around. Obviously, usually this would be a perfect place to get some photos with the roller coaster. Going through the 0G roll there, but yeah, absolutely no one around, no one in the queue line, just a soft audio. It's quite eerie actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out here, see if Nemesis Reborn opens. I'll probably give it about half an hour maybe. And yeah, because obviously this is not a typical Alton Towers vlog I would film. This is mainly about how busy it is around the park. And yeah, so I will be also going back around the entire park later in the afternoon. And then we also show you Tower Street to 3:30 because that is really busy every summer weekday with everyone, all the school kids going home. But yeah, let's wait on here, and if Nemesis does test, I'll get some off-road footage for you. As I'm waiting here to see if Nemesis Reborn does open, just sort of ask you viewers a very quick question. Put in the comments down below when you had your first ever ride on Nemesis. Yeah, me personally, I didn't actually ride the original Nemesis. I first had my first ride on Nemesis Reborn in March 2024. Yeah, so put down in the comments when you had your first ride on Nemesis. This legendary coaster, which opened back in 1994. Okay, so there is staff in the station of Nemesis Reborn, so I'm gonna wait on here. I mean, you may call me sad, which is fair enough, but I really want to get on Nemesis Reborn today. Yeah, there's staff in there. Yeah, literally just got my bag set up there. I can sit down if I want, watch the monorail go by, watch Nemesis. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a cake down here and some Pepsi. Yeah, while I wait for Nemesis Reborn, so hopefully open this afternoon. Okay, so the staff member has just walked out of the station, mechanic's just gone down there. Yeah, so fingers crossed Nemesis will open. But, very unfortunate news, I've just heard from over there, Toxicator has experienced a temporary delay. Now, if Nemesis Reborn opens, that means everyone's going to rush down here to Nemesis. But bear in mind, the trains aren't on the track yet, need to test them thoroughly, so can be waiting a while a bit. There is a staff member up there telling people to move on. Yeah, this is actually, yeah. I just really want to get on Nemesis Reborn today. Yeah, I thought, well, I might as well wait here because, like I said, just when I sat down there, not a normal Towers vlog. You know, there's not much I can do really now, which will add to this vlog than just waiting around. But yeah, let's wait for Nemesis Reborn. Hopefully it'll reopen shortly. Whilst I'm waiting for Nemesis, yeah, just gonna put the queue times in. Now it's currently 10 to 1 in the afternoon, and yeah, so there it is. On the screen for you now, and yeah, quite busy this afternoon at the park. Yeah, so I don't think Nemesis is going to be ready for quite a little bit longer. There's none of the trains on the circuit yet, so I'm going to do Toxicator again because it is back open on a 10-minute queue. Let's go. Toxicator then. Gonna use the main queue, it is only on 15 minutes. But yeah, the single rider queue does look quite long. Let's see how long it takes. Toxicator has gone down again, so I'm just waiting the rat pass. So I'm going to be on one of the first ones back on there. See how long it takes. On screen then are now the queue times. It's currently 25 to 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, it is busy, but we've definitely seen the park busier at this time in the year. But yeah, so not the worst, but also not the greatest, with a couple of rides being closed too. So then just came off Toxicator, and yeah, I was bone dry. Yeah, luckily for me, I was on one of the fountains, it literally just missed me. Yeah, so I'm dry. Yeah, on a 5-minute queue after this downtime. Yeah. Nemesis is still closed. I'm going to have a look at any of the trains on the circuit, but I don't think they are. I think I'm going to head back up to X Sector and yeah, check out the queue times there. Yeah, it looks like Nemesis Reborn still has none of the trains on the circuit yet. And it's currently 5 to 2 in the afternoon. 3 hours till park closed. Doesn't look like the Nemesis Reborn is going to open today, unfortunately. Yeah, so I can head to the Cursor Manor, have another ride on there, and then yeah, go down to X Sector. As expected then, the Curse at Alton Manor is on a 5-minute queue. And yeah, like I said earlier, this never gets a big queue, and if it's like absolutely ram-packed, never a queue for this. There's a bit of capacity to, oh, so when it was Jewel, the Haunted House Strikes Back, there was only 5 seats on the attraction. And now it's the Curse at Manor, it's gone back to 6 seats. Yeah, which is a lot more better capacity for the ride. And yeah, this never has a queue, ever. So let's ride the Curse at Alton Manor. Just came off the Curse at Alton Manor then. Yeah, I literally walked straight on there. All the effects were working like this morning. Yeah, just a great attraction. The Curse at Alton Manor is. Yeah, gonna head up to X Sector now. Smiler's on 60 minutes. I'll put the queue times in the corner. Oblivion's on 45 minutes. Yes, I'll probably use a single rider's queue again. I was just thinking, the actual around the park, it doesn't seem that busy. It's just mainly the queue times are busier than what you'd expect on a weekday. Yeah, but around the park itself it's been pretty, I wouldn't say quiet, but just an average Saturday, I'd say. But yeah, let's head up to X Sector for the second time today. Here we are in X Sector again, gonna try out the Smile and Oblivion again. And yeah, hopefully the single rider queues are still short like they were earlier on. Yeah, Oblivion's still on a 45-minute queue and the Smile's on a 60-minute queue. Yeah, quite busy on the ride queue times, but around the park I don't think it's that busy actually. Yeah, but let's do both the coasters. So then, just came off the Smile again for the second time. Yeah, and I waited about half an hour in the single rider queue. Not bad, to be honest, for a pretty busy day. Yeah, I was going to do Oblivion, but yeah, Nemesis Reborn's open on a 25-minute queue, so I'm going to head on to the Sky Ride and jump straight down to Forbidden Valley and get on Nemesis Reborn and probably Toxicator. There's the queue times there, 3 o'clock currently. Yeah, let's head down to the Sky Ride and get on Nemesis Reborn. Gonna jump on the Sky Ride straight down to Forbidden Valley. Yeah, just check the queue times. Nemesis Reborn is on 50 minutes now. Probably because everyone's seen it's open for the first time today at 3 PM. Yeah, 2 hours till ride close. Yeah, so it's gonna be a pretty long wait. But yeah, let's just do Nemesis, probably do Toxicator for the day, and yeah, that'll wrap up the video. Still to 60 minutes now. Yeah, let's see how long this actually takes. Yeah, this queue is just under the lift hill here, and if this was running 2 trains, yeah, I'd say it is about half an hour to 40 minutes. Yeah, it's only running 1 train today, Nemesis is. Yeah, so that means it is an hour. It does will be an hour probably. Yeah, let's see how long it actually takes.
¿Cuántos son al final? 4, ¿no? 4.
I've been in this queue for an hour and a half now, just about to get to the station there, about I'd say 10 minutes away from there. Yeah, I'll put the queue times on now, most of them are like 5 to 10 minutes max. It's really quieting down. It's at Nemesis Reborn, which is on 65 minutes, just for being closed since about 3 p.m. this afternoon. Yeah, it's very busy here. Yeah, it's going to be my last ride probably of the day. Yeah, so most people did leave about 4 o'clock because of school trips. I do have to get back on the coaches, but yeah, it's been a pretty busy day on the queue times, but the actual around the park has been pretty quiet, like a normal Saturday, I'd say. After waiting for an hour and 45 minutes, finally made it into the station. Surely it can't be much longer now, surely. After waiting nearly 2 hours for Nemesis Reborn, yeah, I finally just got off it. It's currently 5:10. I joined the queue at 3:15. Yeah, now when I'm on the lift hill, yeah, the queue is still quite down there. They're going to be waiting for another 2 hours. Staff aren't going to be able to go home until at least 7 o'clock. You know, that's just poor from the staff. Yeah, one train operations on Nemesis Reborn, really poor. Definitely to get that second train on. And yeah, staying 85 minutes on the queue board. Yeah, turns out I ride row 4, that was great, absolutely loved obviously the Helix, love Nemesis Reborn, but 2 hours on a one train operation, no, absolutely not. Yeah, but it's been a pretty good day. I'll put my ride count on when I do that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Lucy Pop Photos for that. Yeah, I'm going to head up to Tower Street and wrap up the vlog, but yeah, it's been a great day, just them operations on Nemesis. So I'm back here on Tower Street to wrap up the video, and yeah, like I've been saying throughout the entire vlog, I don't think it's been that busy around the park. I'd say it's more like, just feels like a Saturday, but the queue times have definitely been busy. Obviously Nemesis Reborn been on 85 minutes, due to being on one train. Smiler was on 90 at one point, Oblivion's been 60, Wicker Man's been 60. Very busy today in the queue wise, but as you can see behind me, it's not actually that busy. It is 5:20. And yeah, it's not that busy leaving the park. Yeah, but here's the total ride count today. 12 rides is not bad at all for a busy weekday in June. Yeah, see, not that busy. And anyway, if you have enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at Lucy Pop Photos. I've been Luke. Goodbye.